Period.
Yeah,
on the T channel, I promise you. Take your screenshot.
The last time I was there, I seen and this guy looked exactly like him, just a really younger version.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer. And he's moving and grooving. He's into it. He's like, oh yeah, I'm having a good time. Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like
I'm not a huge fan of those.
Yeah, me neither.
It's a texture thing for me. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. It's texture, but also too, they don't taste that great. A lot of them.
whatever,
You gotta get the right ones.
whatever flavor we had was rough because it was like it looked like a slushie. I want to say it was blue.
Yeah, it was blue.
But it was a really weird flavor. We know that you're in a new city, Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. You're a beautiful single gal. Mm-hmm. So we wanted to kind of know and get some questions about, like, you know, how your dating life is going currently. You know, are you looking, maybe what type of man you're looking for, and then we have some scenario questions we wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm fully dating someone. Mm-hmm. Definitely talking stages.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they don't stay in Vegas.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Cool.
For sure. And don't feel like you gotta go too much into detail. Don't feel like that at all. You know, we're
No,
just,
they don't stay in Vegas.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So talking to someone,
Okay.
but you wouldn't call it like not a boyfriend, girlfriend, like label or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a couple of scenarios we wanted to ask, because it's just cool to like kind of pick your brain a little bit, see like what type of guys do you like.
On a first date, and basically, you guys start talking, and you notice that every sentence that he's kind of saying, he burps like quietly. It's a little
No.
like a little. Just like,
No. I'm out.
You're out?
I'm out the door.
It's silent.
I would
it's
say, oh, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom. And then leave. No.
So you don't want a gassy man. Is
Yeah.
that okay?
No, not in every sentence. Like, I don't care if you do it, but if you're doing it too much.
Communicators. It's still not.
In my head, I just don't want you to smell my nasty.
And the lady on YouTube, she was like, "Oh, you don't." And she's like, basically,
I'm giving them a 3D look.
yeah.
It's like, I don't care if you do it, but if you're doing it too much, stuff like that is a big ick for me.
That's a big hit.
I don't like that.
Okay, so yeah, it is. So it is kind of that, you know, Chicago style. He's more than a French dude. More than a French dude. And not only that, he's balling out of control. The guy is balling out of control. You're his dream girl. Exactly what he's been looking for. Exactly what he's been waiting for. Ready to give you everything you ever wanted. His breath is 10. Equally 10. Meaning halitosis to the max. I'm talking like even dentists look at him, they're like, we can't figure this out. We don't know what's going on. Like nobody knows what's happening. And he said it. He's very nice about it.
No,
he says,
sir.
Nicole, he says, I really like you, but you know, I have this breath issue.
It doesn't. But does gum help?
Gum doesn't even help.
Okay.
I don't even dare come home. I'm still not going.
I have to say, you know, people, who knows, you guys can comment down below in the comment section, let me know what you guys would have chosen, but I would agree with Nicole, because I have actually just been around people with that really, really intense, no, I promise you.
Not
really
me, people,
intense,
not me. She's not talking about me.
I'm not, but you know when, like, you're just, like, standing next to them, and, like, you smell it, and they're barely talking, but, like, you still, anyways, my point is, I actually get in a bad mood. Like, you know what, I promise you, I get in a bad mood. Like, I get Yes, I feel like mean. If that makes, like I feel almost like rageful because I feel like I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, and then especially if they are trying to, people, and again it happens, but I don't know. I just feel like overwhelmed with the smell, and I don't know what to do. And I get like mad. It's just weird. I'm nice, but inside I'm like I'm really not okay. So that's happened a lot.
This is what guys have to deal with. I mean, this is wrong. I mean, no, I couldn't even agree on that either. But
just like how
You guys are never busy.
yeah, exactly. You guys, when they came out here, we were always saying like, "Oh yeah, we're never busy. We always have all this time." Turns out we are busy.
We
got a crazy schedule. We got a crazy schedule. Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I totally get it.
That's cool.
No, I always doing something. And then like once in a while, I'll be like, hey, like, not this once in a while, but I'll be like, hey, we haven't like sat down and cuddled and like watched a movie, so you need to like nourish your like time.
Yeah, for sure.
So once in a while I'll watch a movie.
Yeah.
But it's more infrequent. Like we used to go to the movies at least once a week.
Yeah.
And now we like hardly go. So yeah.
I miss doing that. I
Me
used to do
too.
that too. Yeah, for sure.
That's true. What's the craziest thing about going to a theater?
A popcorn machine. That'd be hilarious.
I can't say.
I can imagine.
I can't say.
I want. Was it
hilarious.
like?
You guys want some of the wings?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Thank you.
Was it on like an adult's? I'm
sorry not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I forgot silverware.
Oh yeah, me too actually.
No, I'm just gonna pick one up.
That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, we
Thank
can
you so
go.
much. Appreciate that.
Why not? Thank you.
Interesting. So I have a question I've been meaning to ask you guys
Oh, yeah,
since you've been here in Vegas for a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been or wanted to go to like any kind of swingers club? Are you guys like, how do you feel about those? The reason I ask is because I knew of this one time before moving here, and I actually just ran across a TikTok. It's called the Green Door. I don't know exactly where it's located. I think it's closer down to the Las Vegas Strip, a little bit off.
Yeah.
And as I was watching it, I kind of have a different image in my head. I just don't want you to smell my nasty.
It's all good.
I've been having this garlic.
Let it out. It's all good. It's all good. We understand. This is how it is, you know? It's like quarters in here, you know?
And whatever, and it's called Green Door, so it obviously has like a green door.
Yeah.
Alright.
Have you been there?
I know. That's so crazy.
Are you supposed to wear green if you go?
I know.
That's
Crazy.
Are you supposed to wear green if you go?
I know.
That's
Kind of like, how's it came across your conversation?
Totally.
Yeah. I would definitely say it's actually a good question. You know what I mean?
Great question.
Because I think, because Kristin and I have been together for a long time, and I think they say that with a lot of couples, you know what I mean? Like, if you've been together for a long time, there's a good chance, like, the conversation kind of comes up,
Right, like whether it's a threesome or
Yeah.
like I feel like sometimes the longer you've been together, you've talked about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
So we've definitely talked about it. Yeah.
Well, hold on. Yes, we've talked about it, but I do also have to say the reason for that, there's many reasons. I actually had a boss who was she was in the swinger lifestyle, like openly. So she would like talk about it and whatever. Like she would, I think it could be like really taboo and people don't like it and people feel uncomfortable. So I ideally, even though we're not like in that lifestyle, I do think we need to take the stigma out of things because I do think everybody's life is different and people are happy in different ways. And so like I respect that. If you're doing something that makes you happy, like that's awesome.
True.
So,
That's very
that's
true.
why we talked about it. So,
Yeah. No, exactly. No, we've talked about it and considered it. No, just joking. We haven't gone that far. But I'm like, now I want to spill the beans. I want to stop talking about anything.
Yeah, no. There's more to say. Oh yeah, just super quick. There's like a running joke about like adults with no kids. I don't know if this is like an ongoing joke, but people are like, well, if you don't have any kids and you're like over a certain age, like you're swinging. It's not true, but it's like a running joke. So
I know we're already this.
I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my goodness, am I gonna be that? Well, if I ever find somebody. Heck no, you are. I'll leave the third one. They probably dropped their drawers.
Oh, they're like,
That's true.
this is why Nicole's here today.
Let's take off that camera.
Anyways, yeah, so it's funny because it is like a running joke, and so anyways, I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I'll tell you.
If you were in a group of people, you could probably, do things with like people in their later 20s, and then also 40s, 50s. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's actually
Because
good.
I would be into like an older guy. Not
Yeah.
old, but like older. Like a little salt and pepper in the beard.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Like
into that.
40s maybe.
Yeah.
like
Maybe
40s.
like 80s, right?
No. I don't want a shrimp. Okay, so you looked into the cruises and stuff, but have you looked into other places here other than the Green Door? You said one other place, right?
Yeah. There was this other place that we found that our friends have actually gone to. That's how we heard about it.
Yeah.
And that's actually funny you mentioned it because that is more. I've heard that's more of like retro.
You know, maybe.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in like checking it out?
Yeah.
Do you want to go together?
100%. I'm so happy you I'm so down to go. I've been wanting to go.
We're gonna be
I'm
on
curious.
the T channel. I promise you.
Then get their fingers ready.
Take your screenshot.
No, but I would feel actually really comfortable having like a friend there. You know what I mean? Honestly, Jamil.
Plus, then maybe people won't come up to us. Well, maybe I don't know.
If we both like, yeah, if we
They
3D.
think that I'm already, because these all are going to be intimate, obviously. And then they'll think I'm already joined you guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we're done with that. Yeah, that's actually probably a good
Well,
offer.
I heard though, not a lot of couples do go, but mainly like single men.
Uh-huh.
So it's a lot more of single men. So I don't know, there might be like a crowd like
See, this,
dogs.
Wait a second.
yeah, no, this would be.
No, wait a
Is
second.
that are there women actually or?
No, but this would be perfect.
Yeah, we love
And
cruising.
I promise you, I was like just looking at like different companies, like da because we love going on cruises.
Yeah.
Anyways, I did come across. I didn't know there was like the swingers cruise. I found it on YouTube. Like I promise you.
I found it too.
I found it.
No, I found it. No. I've known about it for a long time.
Okay, I swear I told you about it. Oh no, you might have told me.
We had conversations about it for sure. I don't know who found what.
I had a coworker. It saves you, Nicole, from like the creepers because they think you're already booed up with us, right? And so you're not gonna have the creepers probably come up to you. And then it also saves us from having another couple or individual
true.
come up to us. Now, I can imagine Nicole just hopping away.
You catch me in the bathroom.
Nicole being like, peace out, and then we're like, oh my god.
No, you're not going nowhere, Nicole.
No,
You're gonna be with us the whole time. Because we're not gonna have some weird people come outside.
Like, this would be safer, I think, if we all three together. I like that we can just
Combo better.
yes, that way we can do everything. We're more comfortable.
Exactly.
So I would do that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm down.
You guys probably aren't, I don't know if your supporters would ever admit it, but if you guys do know anything about like the swinger lifestyle or if you've done anything either in Vegas, if you have any suggestions, let us know. I love learning about different lifestyles. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
We have so much trust. And I
Yeah.
know that, we're not going anywhere. Like, I'm like 1,000,000% confident in that. And then I also feel like, let's say we did ever dabble into it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
If any of us were ever uncomfortable, like, I know we'd be like, hey, we're not feeling it, we'd be fine. Like, I don't think we would ever do anything that we could never get over. It would just be like a conversation. Be like, okay, no, I just didn't like that. And then you move on.
Right. We're not doing this together.
It was great, yes. You have to be like secure in your relationship and secure in yourself to know, like, okay, like,
Thank you.
yeah, like even if
It's
you
true.
did feel uncomfortable, okay, then it felt, then
Yeah, and then just talk about it.
Talk about it. Like,
Well, now, sorry about that.
It's okay.
We got some right here too.
It's okay.
Honestly, I thought I stopped in my time. That's not the time I just saw going.
Well, that was a fun topic.
That
You
was
want
a
to
good
go on the
question.
cruise with us too?
I can still go on the, yeah, the single people can still go, right?
Of
You don't
course.
have to be a
Absolutely, yeah.
Of
couple.
course, yeah.
Yeah,
You like cruising?
100%.
I have never
Oh,
been.
it's really
fun.
So my first cruise will be a swingers
I was
cruise.
gonna say that's you get the full
I
experience.
do have
of
to
the cruise.
say, you're just diving in.
Well, I mean, shoot, you're just running around having a ball. Just knock on whoever's door. I'm sure they'll let you in.
Yeah.
Здравствуйте.